Okay. Welcome back to Liquid Plays. Guys, before we start this video, I just wanted to say thank you for all of your support, especially all of the constructive criticism in the comments. It does nothing but help me make better videos and bring you guys more stuff to watch. Today we're going to be talking about what to do when you're out of Pokeballs, and also how to manage your Pokeball collecting instincts. So a lot of this might be common knowledge or common sense for a lot of you more advanced players that are higher up there in level, but this is some of the stuff that I've learned. It might help out a lot of you new players, or maybe you're just getting frustrated with some stuff about your Pokeballs. So right here is where we're just gonna kick this whole thing off. Number 1, no catching Pokemon while driving. Guys, this should be common sense and common knowledge today. We should not have to be talking about this. You should not be operating a motor vehicle and playing with your phone. Who gave you your driver's license? Seriously. But if you are a passenger, totally go for it. But one of the issues with Pokemon is when you're trying to catch them while you're driving, it isn't about speed, it's about distance. You're gonna be enhancing the flee rate on Pokemon because you will be driving out of their radius. So when someone else is driving you and you're tossing your Pokeball at a Pokemon, you're getting further and further away from that Pokemon if they're going down the street, and your chances of catching that Pokemon are gonna go lower and lower. Number 2, and I'm sure you've already noticed this, but Abra has a super high flee rate. In fact, he has the highest of all of the Pokemon so far in Pokemon Go. He has a 99.9% flee rate. It's actually just like 99%. I just wanted to sound super nerdy. But if you want information and you want to get super nerdy, right here and in the description below, there is a link talking about capture rate and flee rate. Now, I'm glad they kept this with Abra, that he did have this issue with fleeing, because if you guys remember in the original Pokemon game, dude would teleport like crazy. And you're like, oh man, let me throw some sleep powder at you before I catch you, so he'd fall asleep and you could catch him. Here's another tip as I cross this busy street. It's not that busy, but there are some cars coming. You'll see them come right behind me. Another tip is to turn off the AR button in the top right of your screen when you're catching Pokemon. It stands for augmented reality. I know it looks cool to be able to capture a Pokemon with that fancy little, it looks like it's in the real world and stuff, but the Pokemon move around a lot more as you move your camera, and you're gonna miss more Pokeballs hitting it, thus wasting more of your Pokeballs. Turn off the AR and just capture them in the little cartoony format. It's just much better for you. Number 4, wait for them to attack and then throw the Pokeball. Okay, because you're gonna toss a Pokeball, and as soon as you do, they're gonna leap forward and scratch at you or whatever they're doing, peck at you, and they're gonna knock the Pokeball away. So wait for them attack and then throw the ball right after they attack. Now, I can't confirm this, I haven't seen the information on it, but I have this theory, and it's at least worked for me, is whenever I throw it right after they attack, it seems like I almost catch them easier. I don't know if it enhances the catch rate or anything like that, but it's something I've been doing and it works. Oh, it's disgusting over here with the junk. Number 5, the color of the Pokemon ring. When you go to catch them and you have the little green ring, that means that they're gonna be an easier catch. Of course, that yellow ring means it's gonna be a more difficult catch. And that red, or disgusting ring, which I like to call it, no, that red ring of death makes it much harder to catch them. And that's something you need to know, that if you're running up against a Pokemon that has a red ring around it, then you're gonna be tossing a lot of Pokeballs. And maybe if you're low on Pokeballs and it's a Pokemon that you already have that's red, the red ring there, maybe don't throw so many Pokeballs at it and save them for a unique Pokemon you don't have. And my number 6 tip is to raspberry the Pokemon first, especially if it is an orange or a red Pokemon or something you just really want to catch. If you have the raspberries, toss them at them, because you're feeding the Pokemon, and whenever people feed me, I love them. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? But when you toss this raspberry at the Pokemon, it's actually increasing your catch rate by a multiplier of 1.5. So it's making it easier for you to catch them, and that means less Pokeballs to be thrown. I've been meaning to catch a Psyduck, but this guy looks kind of disgusting. My number 7 tip for you would be your nice, great, and excellent throws. When you toss out a nice throw on the Pokemon, it's gonna add to your multiplier by ×1. When you toss out a great throw, you're gonna get an addition of ×1.3. And when you throw out a excellent throw, you're gonna get a addition of 1.5 to your catch rate. I had to stop for some water there. We're catching another Pokemon. We're gonna catch him. Number 8, spin those Pokeballs. Throw some curveballs, because when you hit a Pokemon with the curveball, that curveball is gonna give you a addition of 1.2 times multiplier on your Pokemon catch rate. And so whenever you're trying to get your nice, your great, or your excellent throws, always be trying to toss out those curveballs, because it's really not that difficult. It looks more fun, it's more enjoyable, and you're catching Pokemon easier, thus saving more of your illustrious Pokeballs. Pokeball tip number 9, do not waste your Pokeballs on tough second or third stage evolutions, especially if you already have a Graveler or a Golem. Do not waste your Pokeballs on a orange or a red Golem that you're trying to catch, because you're going to waste more and more Pokeballs. But if you want to catch these Pokemon, go ahead, that's great. You will still get your 3 Geodude candies for that Graveler or for that Golem, and when you transfer them, because let's face it, you're going to transfer them, you're going to get your additional 1 candy. This is going to give you your total of 4 extra candies too. Maybe do some evolutions on Geodudes later on. It's your game. Throw your Pokeballs however you want to. Don't listen to me, I'm just giving you tips that I've learned. All right, this rumor has been going on forever, and people are just trolling now on forums and making people lose Pokeballs. I will say it, you cannot pick up Pokeballs that you have dropped or have missed when you're throwing them at Pokemon. You cannot get them back. Now, at first, people were tapping on them with their finger, and they would see this cool little sparkly thing, and they're like, oh man, I got my Pokeball back. But if you look down at the bottom of the screen, if you try that, you will just get the little sparkly thing, but your number on Pokeball will actually go down. You have already missed, you've lost that Pokeball. And then a couple nights ago, I read online, somebody said that you can actually click the Pokeball and drag it back down towards there to the bottom of the screen, and it'll show this animation of you getting a Pokeball back. And I was like, this is amazing. And so I went out and I was showing a couple people that I met over here. We were trying to take over a Mystic gym. Well, I mean, I'm Mystic, they were Valor, and they were trying to take it over, so I let them, because it was just 1 versus 2, and I'm weak sauce right now. And I was telling them this tip, and we tried it, and then we were all excited. We started telling everybody because we saw the animation, and we weren't counting the numbers. We saw the animation, and so we were like telling people, and we realized our numbers are still going down on the Pokeballs, and so we actually went over and we're like finding these people and telling them we were mistaken, because we didn't want to get stabbed later on because they, were giving false information out to people. Yeah, I just tried to catch a Pidgey and I threw the Pokeball and it like flew off into the trees. Thumbs up if you've been getting that kind of stuff going on. What the junk level 236 Pidgey? Try this again. Okay, there we go. We threw it and it hit him right. So again, I repeat, you cannot get your Pokeballs back after you throw them. If you miss or they go too far, you cannot get them back. Do not listen to the trolls. Do not waste your Pokeballs. If you're trying to stock up on Pokeballs, my number 11 tip is for you. Get rid of a jack ton of potions and revives, because a lot of you guys probably have like over 600 revives right now, and maybe you're not battling gyms that much. That's the only reason you need your potions, your hyper potions, your super potions, your max potions, and your ultra potions, and your poke potions, and your liquid potions. They should make liquid potions and all this stuff. The only reason you need them is for your gym battles, to recover, to heal up somebody who lost in your gym battle. So if you're out here trying to collect Pokeballs and stock up on them for a later day, just get rid of a whole bunch of those revives and stuff. Or you can go and pay, I think it's $2 to the app, to the Pokemon app, and that'll get you 50 more bag slots. $2 isn't bad. I would love to pay $2 in real life and be able to add, 50 things into my regular backpack. That'd be great. That sounds like a bargain to me. Here is a quick shout out to Danny91 and XX Crypto King XX for defeating a gym and then powering it up enough for me to just walk by and throw an extra Pokemon in there. Mad props to you. You are my mystic kind of buddies. Okay, so this one may not like be super awesome information. You may not know this, but my 12th tip is at Pokestops, whenever you spin them, you don't have to tap on every single one of the little Pokeballs and items and stuff. You can just press the X button and they will all jump into your backpack. That saves a whole lot of time, guys. Instead of just going over there, click, 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 bloop, 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 getting all the buttons and stuff and everything, all that jazz, just press the X button and walk away. It's kind of a satisfying noise to hear it all just jump up into your backpack really quickly. My 13th tip is the one that we have all been waiting for and that we all need to know. It is called the Mega Pokestop. A friend of mine told me about this. You hit up 9 Pokestops in a row, you spin all of them, you collect your items, you don't spin the previous ones you just hit. So if you get 3 Pokestops, don't stop there at a lure for 20, 30 minutes, and then spin that 3rd Pokestop again. Go through all 9 of them in a row, and then on your 10th Pokestop, when you spin it, you won't just get 50 experience points like you do at the other Pokestops, you're gonna get 100 experience points, and you're gonna get at least 6 up to 9 or 10 items out of that Pokestop. And man, half of those things will be Pokeballs. So the Mega Pokestop, I'll just walk all over town one night, not even catching Pokemon, just stocking up on Pokeballs, just getting Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and Pokeballs. By the way, speaking of Great Balls and Ultra Balls, one of the Pokeball tips I'll give you is to get more Pokeballs, you need to level up. When you hit, I believe it's 10 or 15, I can't remember right now, let me know in the comments. When you hit 10 or 15, you get Great Balls. And then when you hit level 20, I know that one, but you can talk about the comments about that too. When you hit level 20, you get Ultra Balls, thus giving you 3 different types of Pokeballs to have. And you need those Great Balls, you need those Ultra Balls for better catches, okay? If you have a Great Ball, it's gonna increase your chances to catch a Pokemon. If you have an Ultra Ball, it's gonna increase your chances even more. Dang it, I walked all the way down to Stango's coffee shop, and I just got here and I realized I left my wallet back at home. So that's no fun. Plus they're closed, it's too early. I'm out here way too early. I guess I'll have to go home and make my own coffee now. So. Guys, it's stinking hot out here. It's only like 81 degrees at 8:30 in the morning, but I can't stand it. It's making me crazy. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you get some more tips on Pokeballs from this. And keeping Pokeballs and not throwing all your Pokeballs at trash Pokemon. And hey, let me know if that Mega Pokestop thing worked out for you. Leave a comment. If you guys have any additions or suggestions for this video or any other kind of tips that you have, let me know, put a comment, and maybe I'll make another video about it and stuff. So guys, my name is Liquid and I will catch you on the flippy flop.